It's never late. It's usually here. Walking in.
Much ratings we've had, not surprised.
Oh, yeah. Hey, good morning. Thank y'all for coming. We'll start off with roll call. When Mr. Tom is ready. Okay. Starting off with roll call, Mr. David Fisher. Marcia Gratner,
Here.
Mr. John Carnes. And Matthew Chapman. My name. We'll look to approve the minutes of the previous meeting. They've been emailed out ahead of time and should have a copy in front of you as well. From the April 23rd meeting.
Make a motion to pass.
Motion made by Marcia to approve them as presented. Second by David. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Okay. Thank you for that. Our case, we have 3 cases this morning. I don't know if all of you have seen the agenda, but we're starting off with 2352, which will be the Bales case, then 53, which will be from Draper, and then 54, the last case from the Lindman family. So I assume, Tom, you want us to do them in order? Or they're all here, I believe.
Unless somebody has to be somewhere right away and agree with anybody else.
Okay. We'll start off with the Bales family, 2352. If you come up to the, I guess the podium is what this looks like, and present. Yeah, right there. That'll work.
Is that box on?
Yeah, we'll see if it. Lights. We can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so we are here to, and behind my property, there is some land back there that we're wanting to build. They're wanting to build a house on. There is, we need to put an easement in there because there's no road frontage. And the big reason that they want to,
The reason that we would like to build is because of last May, May 5th of 2025. My dad passed away of cancer unexpectedly. He had the cancer diagnosis came on Christmas Day of 2024. And we thought we had a couple years with him, ended up being 6 months. And so I want to be able to be there to be able to help provide for mom and take care of the land, take care of her house. I also have a sister with special needs. It's called Williams syndrome. Most comparable is called Down syndrome, just not as severe. She just can't drive, but she can do some day-to-day functions, but she's not able to stay in the home by herself. I also have 3 young daughters, a 15-month-old, a 8-year-old, and a 9-year-old. And so all of us being able to be there together is why we're looking to try to be able to build on that land and be able to have this approved easement to be able to get back to that property.
Can you please state your names?
oh, I'm so
gonna ask
sorry.
at the beginning.
Okay. Angela Bales.
Okay,
Brennan Bales?
And Kaylee Bales.
okay. I assumed, but.
Yeah.
I would- Okay. Okay, you've heard from the Bales family. Any other comments from staff?
I think you can see from the report there that at one point there were 2 lots back in this area and they were combined into one lot back in this corner, there were actually more lots than that. They did not finish the road through there and eventually the lots were combined where they want to build. So there's no way to get back there to it. So they're looking for a way to get back to that property. At least it'll be usable and there's no objections by any of the neighbors. We didn't get any letters from anybody with any objections.
Okay, any other questions from the board here?
No.
Okay, John.
My first question is, it looks like it's 12 feet in between the Stokes line and the house. Is that measurement correct? Tom, am I looking at that right?
You be more specific now.
The easement is,
To the
Like it's
east.
10
of
feet wide?
Of the Stokes home.
the easement
Bale's
is,
home.
the
Bale's home.
easement looks like it's 10 feet wide according to Ashton's survey there that you have a copy of in your report.
I've got that copy, but I was
Okay.
looking for the distance between the home and the property line of the Stokes property.
Yeah, that probably is. That measurement is not shown on anything that I have. And easement is across property, so. No, I don't have a, it looks like it is, but I can't tell for sure. There's a 12 on there and it looks
Yeah,
like it's to
yeah.
that.
He can show on the map. The neighbor's house.
All of that. And then we would be buying this property here, so that is what it's called. Would we? No, we are renting from her, she is my aunt Donna. This is my grandma and grandpa's house, so we're moving to that. And it's fine. Is there anything that would flow? East side, no, there's nothing. Nothing. So we're gonna, I'm assuming that's 12-foot distance between.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine, but that's what it looks like, yeah.
Thank you.
There were letters sent to all neighbors, I'm sure, so.
Family.
Any other questions from the board?
Second.
Okay. There's been a motion made to approve the variance as requested, but I do need to check to see if there's anybody here from the neighborhood, anybody that got letters that has any questions that you know of. Okay, that's all right. Sure they would step up if they. Okay, motion's been made and seconded, made by John, second by Marcia to approve it as presented. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no.
Thank you guys.
You're good to go. Check with Tom if you got any more questions. Okay, moving to case number 2353 for
it all worked out
Draper
good.
Incorporated. On the front row. And somehow I only ended up with the Lisbon one.
Okay.
It's okay. You get it. Morning.
Good morning. I'm Jim Milliken, attorney with DeFur Varan and representing Draper, the applicant. With me are Harold Seed, who's the Director of Engineering, and Chris Field. And I think we're all familiar with Draper, but just want to say for the record, it's hard to believe, but it was founded in 1902 by Mr. Draper. It remains and their initial manufacturing was for window shades for schoolrooms. They have grown just a little bit, are worldwide, right out of Spiceland. Manufacture audiovisual products, window shades, and gym equipment. And they need to grow again. We have filed this application. And they want to build a 9,000 square foot training facility, tearing down one building that's there, but to do this, they need your permission to have a variance from what would otherwise be required 70-foot setback by county standards to a 50-foot setback, which interestingly would not be required if it was just Spiceland taking care of this. Tom has been helpful. We have sent notices by mail and we've published notice and don't know of any opposition. We would add, and Tom's staff has reviewed the application and the circumstances, has recommended that it be granted. Harold and Chris are here to answer any questions you might have. We would ask that this variance be granted so they can move forward with the construction process.
Okay, thank you. Any comments from Tom about the applicant?
Yeah, I really don't have anything to add. It's a little bit odd that the street there is kind of a Spiceland street, but it is a county road up to just north of their buildings, and the county takes care of the road, even though the eastern part of that is in the city, the western part is in the county and is industrial, and that changes the setback requirements. But their existing building, their headquarters building, is 50 feet. Or maybe it's actually a little closer than that, I believe, isn't it? Yeah. And so a 50-foot setback is well within the footprint of their existing facilities.
Okay, any other questions for Draper or Mr. Jim? Anything else you'd like to add that you may have
I don't
missed?
think so.
Okay,
Motion to approve.
let's see. Is there anyone here in the room to comment on either for or against the proposal from Draper Incorporated? Okay, seeing none, I'd entertain a motion to accept or decline.
Motion.
Motion made by Marcia to accept
Second.
the variance, second by John. Any further discussion? I'll catch up.
Thank you.
All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed, no. Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Good luck. Thank you, guys.
Okay, all right, ready for case number 2354, Lindman family. Morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Wonderful.
I'm Dwight Lindman. This is my wife Celeste, and this is Judy, who we're
Hammer, Judy Hammer. we're buying the property from and her family. We're here this morning because, we have a piece of land we're gonna buy, and we're planning on building a house and a pole barn on the land, it's roughly 28 acres. And there's an easement that leads to this land. And that easement is a 30-foot easement, and normally you would require like 150 feet, right? And we're planning on putting a 10-foot driveway right in the middle, so we have the feet on either side of that easement that's necessary. We've gone through and got the approval from the highway department and everybody that we know to get approval from. And thank you, Tom, for all your help as we've worked through this process, as well as America. You tell me thanks as well. And so we're here this morning to get your approval for that variance, so we could proceed with buying this property and building up on it. And we've also sent, I sent them preliminary things to America about where the house would be and the barn and stuff. It's a ways back up in there. There's plenty of room, so. So yeah, so we're open to any questions you may have of us.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for Lindeman family? You can see on the map there that the easement coming in against the creek, kind of closer to the creek. I assume that's north.
That's correct.
Okay. And,
What's the date on this survey? You guys, looks like it was done in 22. And I do have a question, of course, about the easement and the barn that's on the property on Buck Creek.
yeah, 22, correct.
Should have printed this one out. Have not. Oh, thank you.
While he's looking, is the driveway gonna be elevated in any way, or are you close to the?
It will
close enough
not
to
be in the
river that
floodplain.
you're, okay,
It's out of the floodplain.
So you're-
It's just gonna be south of the floodplain.
you're good, you're good.
We're good to go. Yeah, no, we don't want,
don't want-
we
don't
want
want you to have
nothing
to
to do
build it
with building a
twice.
driveway or anything else in a floodplain.
No.
Stick a boat down there, wait for the rain.
Yeah, you'll know.
Yeah.
It's in the floodplain or not.
Uh-huh.
Okay, questions, John, or-
Yeah, I do. No, it looks like I've got some text in between, and there's no measurement in between the existing barn and the existing resident. I can't see who the resident is on that, but from the existing barn and the easement. And that is a 15-foot easement.
It's 30 foot.
It's 30 foot. Okay. Is there a survey that actually has the barn versus the easement on this, or an exploded view of that anywhere?
I'm not aware. We have the survey, but don't know that.
There's no as-built of it anywhere. There's nothing else except this.
Not, except what's been filed, and we've chased that down within the
Yeah, this,
here and found it, so.
No, not.
I don't think we actually have that with us here today.
Yeah. Yeah. You got an estimate of how far that might be?
Between the barn and the easement? I don't know, we drove in there, it's probably, what, 15 feet or something? I don't know. Probably
15 feet and then 30 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I know it's wide enough that any service truck, including the utility company, who also, that's how they will access the property to put in utilities, is they can drive all of their equipment through there.
There's plenty of.
Yeah,
space.
30-foot, a 30-foot,
Today with the
a
big-
30-foot easement is a big easement. It's big enough to get all the farm equipment in there.
Which they do today.
Yeah.
Specific question, Joe?
Yeah, I understand that, all those issues. I was just, I kind of have an issue of the way the barn is rectangular or square. And the easement appears to be at a little angle. So it appears to clip the back part of that barn by this drawing.
It does not.
easement does not.
The picture we have, it looks.
Well, this is this is survey, so. Is the owner of that barn here?
No,
They're
he's
not.
not.
Samantha and Brandon, we've talked to them quite a bit, so.
Any other questions or comments? Anything you'd like to add before we proceed?
Anything you guys want to know? I don't do this every day, so whatever you guys need.
Okay.
We've certainly worked very closely with the group over there to get all the pieces in place
And Samantha and Brandon
as well, that own that property. I don't have it with me.
I don't
No.
have it with me.
Okay, thank you. All right, we'll discuss.
All right.
All right. Is anybody here to speak for or against the applicant? Okay, we have the proposal in front of us. Anything else, Tom, you would like to add before we?
No, I don't think so. They've already looked into a septic system out there and found the location for that after much work. Yeah, it's a little unusual. This parcel was, this whole area out here was divided up into 4 or 5 parcels. And that one was created without our knowledge. The whole place was subdivided and they started marketing those properties. If the people that divided that all out would have approached us, we would have said, you need to split that out with 150 feet of frontage, but they didn't. And seemed to be reluctant to try to change that.
Okay, any other discussion from the
I have a question.
board?
I have a question, Tom. Are we, if that easement and that barn encroaching on the easement, are we creating a problem if we approve this without definite idea of where that lies? Because by this,
Well,
it appears to be in it.
I would imagine that when they put their driveway in there, they're not going to put it through the building. You could-
Letters were mailed out to all the neighbors,
There is, yeah, there is a survey description, which, you know.
Is there any note on that description?
Yeah. That they can tell where that driveway is supposed to be.
yeah, come on up. Yeah. You're here, you might as well.
Yeah,
talk.
I've been working with the property for about 3 years now.
Tell us your name.
And if I need to get more information from the surveyor from, I can do that, but I do know that the easement runs parallel with that barn.
Even though our picture kind of.
Yeah, it does not go across. I mean, there's a gate and a fence that the easement runs through. And if the barn's sitting like this, that easement's running parallel way back, across the 3-acre parcel there back to the 28. No encroachment as far as that goes. I don't know if that helps anything, but, it's definitely parallel to the way the barn lays.
Yeah, it is parallel and it's been there and been used for forever.
Long time, yeah. To access,
Uh-huh.
for farmers to access the field, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
so
not really a new access.
No,
Okay,
no.
thank you.
I don't know if that helps or hurts, but yep.
Okay, any other questions or discussions? Any other questions or discussion, Tom? Okay,
No, I don't have anything.
all right. Motion made by Marcia to approve. Motion seconded by David. Any further discussion?
I really would like clarification on that easement and that barn. And the reason I'm stating this is because of a case on Duck Creek by the Nicholson family where I had to purchase property from another, the adjacent landowner because of an encroachment of a barn. And I've had this come up over the past 40 years, 3 times where that has been an encroachment. And when the property was to be resold at a later time, it created a title problem with that property. I just want to be sure that we're not creating a problem. And I'm not an attorney, but I play one on TV. And I'd like to make sure of that. So I would like to table. It would be a matter of the actual easement being across the barn, because I'm sure the easement was there before the barn was built. More than likely.
Really over. There was no easement
Hey.
there. This, parcel was broke up. 60 acres originally. It was broke up into 5 different parcels. So this easement is, I think been there maybe since 2022.
I had a similar issue with the Nicholson property right on Duck Creek in between 36 and I can't even remember, or 38 and I believe Loveless owns it now, but we had to actually survey out at great expense a equivalent parcel and made a jagged line out of that property line because of a barn sitting over that was very old like that. And that would be my only issue on that, is that we're not creating a legal problem for these people at a later date for title purposes. And I'm not an attorney. But that could be an issue in the future.
Okay, any other discussion? Or opinions from John? Any discussion from Marcia or David? I have a motion on the table to approve it as presented. It's been seconded. My Robert's Rules man. Time to call for a vote, or?
Yep.
Okay. We'll do a roll call vote.
Yeah, we don't need to, you don't need to do a roll call vote.
Don't need to. Okay.
No.
All right. Motion's been properly made, seconded to approve it as presented. We've heard discussion from all the parties involved. So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Table, no. Okay. Motion passes 2-1.
Okay,
Have
motion
any
passes.
questions, please talk to Tom or the office. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we're going into old business.
I don't have.
No old business this time. Is there any old business from the board? Okay, we're moving to new business.
I have no new business.
Okay, I have
Motion to adjourn.
one item of new business and I just lost it.
Oh, you have a new business, okay.
There, what did I do with it? I lost it. I have received a letter from Mr. Fisher. Dear Tom Green, I'm writing to formally announce my resignation from the Henry County Planning Commission, BZA. Effective after careful consideration, I've decided to step down from my role for personal reasons. Apologize not being able to provide more notice. Please know I'm committed to assisting in any way to ease this transition. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of the Henry County Planning Commission. Look forward to staying in touch and wish the company continued success. Sincerely, David Fisher.
Oh,
So, thank you, David, for all your service over the years. We appreciate you being here.
do we get to vote on this?
She wants to vote.
Yeah.
No.
So is there any other new business?
No,
I don't have anything.
Okay, hearing none, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, aye? All opposed, no. Thank you.
So what did you have in your book?
I had the Lindemann, which was the last one.
I had Draper. Keep running these off because it's like.
Yeah, and then he had the middle one.